If you feel shoulder pain or discomfort of any kind, chances are it has at least a little something to do with your rotator cuff. If you're unfamiliar or just need an anatomy brush up, your rotator cuff is a group of 4 different muscles that all kind of attach and encapsulate the head of the humerus where it sits into your shoulder blade. And since the rotator cuff kind of encapsulates it like this, if it's not firing correctly or strong enough, the whole shoulder can kind of go a little haywire. The good news is, even if you have a small tear in your rotator cuff like I do, you can help manage those symptoms and have a strong and healthy shoulder purely by exercising and strengthening that rotator cuff. And to do that, there are always 3 exercises that I start with, all done with a resistance band. Currently, my favorite band is this micro band from Elite Fitness. The first exercise is simple external rotation to fire up 3 out of those 4 rotator cuff muscles. Keeping your shoulders in a down and back position and thinking about pressing your elbows into your torso, you're just going to spread your hands apart and bring them back in nice and controlled. Go ahead and repeat this for 3 sets of 10. For the next movement, you're going to pull just a little bit of resistance into the band and keep your hands wider than your elbows. Doing that, keep your elbows bent at 90 degrees and raise the band up to about the level of your forehead and then come back down. This exercise activates those external rotators of the rotator cuff and keeps them active while taking the shoulder through a range of motion. Do everything you can not to allow your elbows to flare or your shoulders to hunch, and repeat this one for only 3 sets of 6 since it should feel much harder. The final exercise is the toughest. You're going to hold the band at your opposite hip and reach over and across with your arm, trying to keep your elbow as straight as you can. From there, you're going to play make-believe and pretend that you're a pirate pulling a sword out of its sheath and then pointing that sword behind you when you get it all the way to the top. The goal here is that even though your hand is rising up, you are keeping your shoulder as low as you can. I like to imagine that my shoulder blade is being dragged to the floor as my hand comes up. Once again, this movement is also tough, so you're going to stick with 3 sets of 6.